Hey, what's up everyone? This is Chris from WearTesters.com. Today we have the performance review on the Under Armour Anatomix Spawn 2. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. All right guys, so here we go. This is the bottom of the shoe. It's literally the same exact tooling that we saw on the first Anatomix Spawn, so you get the same great traction on this model as you did the previous. Like I mentioned in their low top versions review, they've added rubber in all the segmented pieces. So these little pods used to have a little bit of a durability issue where they'd start to separate and things like that with extensive wear. With it being one continuous piece, it adds that durability. You won't have that problem anymore. I also mentioned this in the first review on both the high and the low. This is definitely a good shoe for most court conditions, except for outside. I would not play in these outdoors. They just didn't grip the floor, bite the floor as nicely as other shoes do that are on the market today. Full length Micro G makes up the cushion on these guys. You also have a Micro G insole. Some of the best cushion around in my opinion, especially if we're talking foam. And if we're just talking overall, Micro G is still one of the top. Great transition, and it's just full length cushion, so you're getting covered no matter what you're doing. Again, Micro G is just a beast on court. If you have not tried it, I definitely recommend it. It's probably one of the best cushion systems around. So the materials on the Spawn 2, definitely different than the first one. The first one had synthetic kind of fuse with a lot of mesh areas, and this one is just one single piece of almost like a skin. This is a little bit thinner than their clutch fit stuff, and it just moves really nicely with your foot. It wraps around your foot perfectly and works with their whole anatomical little thing that they got going on. Some people had issues with durability right here at the flex point where there was originally a big mesh window. Now they've gotten rid of that, so again you're going to have increased durability. There's not going to be any ripping or anything like that, and they've also moved this little point that was right here over to the other side, so it's not going to be pushing into your foot at all. As far as the fit, I'd go true to size. Some people I've heard based on the comment section of my site WearTesters that wide footers end up having an issue with the arch area. So I don't personally have that issue. These things fit me like a glove. However, I'm just letting you guys know, if you have wide feet, this is probably a model that you'd want to try on first instead of like ordering online. I don't even know if ordering half a size up is going to do you any good, because these are supposed to map your foot perfectly, just kind of wrap around your foot and things like that. So true to size fit, great lockdown, heel forefoot, everything midfoot is just perfect. And again, wide footers, just be careful, try them on if possible. So the one thing that definitely was a downgrade completely is the ventilation. The ventilation in the first model was really nice, and they've basically taken a lot of that mesh out and they put it under the skin layer, and then they just kind of perforated the skin. It doesn't really allow heat to escape as much as it could. The shoe itself just gets really moist inside. This is one of those things where I typically don't pay too much attention to ventilation unless it's really bad, and this is one of those shoes where it is really bad. However, the good side is that everything is anatomically correct, so I didn't get any blisters or hot spots or anything like that. The shoe moved with me. There was no aches, pains, or anything like that. So that is the good point of the bad, but again, if you're really into ventilation, this shoe is definitely a downgrade from last year's. The support mostly comes from the overall fit. This skin, even though it's really thin, is definitely supportive. It's a lot stronger than the stuff that they used last year, and then they also have this little roll cage right here that goes underfoot, and that thing works really nicely. It just works all in tandem with one another, the internal heel counter and then just the overall lacing system and structure of the shoe. Once it's all wrapped up on your foot, it's almost like wearing a second skin. It just feels really nicely. Great support on a shoe, especially something that's lightweight like this. All right guys, that pretty much takes care of everything for the Under Armour Anatomix Spawn 2. Basically same thing as last year. The only difference is that the upper is a little bit more durable and a lot less breathable. Other than that, same exact performance. You got same great cushioning, same traction, same awesome fit, and I really like the shoe. It's a really comfortable ride in my opinion. So if you're more interested in these guys, you can grab them now over at finishline.com. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned to my site, WearTesters.com, for all your performance needs, and until next time, have a good one.